Hey folks, welcome back. Today we'll be discussing some more Ascent and Infinite Realm news that popped up recently throughout the night. Firstly, it looks like PlayPark started their Thailand testing phase early, and we had a couple streams popping up last night from media and content creators coming from the PlayPark company building. During the stream, people were allowed to visit their personal houses as well as enter what seems to be a PvPvE open battleground featuring air combat with fast-paced airship action going on all around you, while each team attempts to kill certain monsters to try and claim victory. At a first glance, it was hard figuring out what the objective of this one was, but it does feature a point system and is definitely related to killing mobs like the big Colossus to win. They were also given the opportunity to create a character, in which we discovered that the classes were in fact not gender locked. So glad to see that one. The max level is also level 41, which they were given a couple level 41 characters to use as well. There's also of course the pet system that we get a little bit of a look into, and it does look like the previous prediction made in the last video might be coming to light. It seems that you can have 3 pets out at any given time, but I wasn't able to check very well if they were looting for us, but it definitely seems similar to Black Desert's pet system. PlayPark also replied to someone's comment saying that pets might have storage as well. One cool thing I saw is that we can actually fight while riding a mount. I haven't seen something like that in a while, so it was a great sight for sure. Also, in terms of the airships, when you are flying around on one, someone could mount up on it and try to take you out on that one as well. Sorry about the video quality on this footage, by the way. I have to get this stuff directly from their source since they don't post this stuff on YouTube. In terms of the English translation, there is some stuff that is translated, but it's very basic things. Not yet sure if English translation is going to be a full-on thing or not. There was also talk of a region lock being placed, but we don't know where or who is getting it. More than likely, they might have gone back over that with Kakao, and to prevent different region publishing conflicts, they probably had to region lock it for someone, if not everyone, to make sure we wait for our versions. We'll have to wait and see if they want us in there or not. If they're not planning on doing things like re-verifications and things of that nature, we could have a pretty stable chance of playing this version until ours comes out. It'll be time to renew that Exit Lag subscription if we can get air on there as well. In other important news, it looks like their second newsletter has released, and here's the details you need to know. There will be an open beta for the Thailand version for air starting on April 25th. Free download begins on April 20th with a 50 to 80 gigabyte download approximately being the size. The beta test will be for testing/collecting feedback, and you will need a game key to get access. Pre-registering for a chance to get one begins on March 20th, so be sure to watch out for that. When the game is fully released, they'll actually be doing a wipe of the open beta characters, so it will not be a soft launch. However, they will be giving away cash shop currency to test out the shop, so even if you aren't planning on playing early, it might be worth watching someone go through the cash shop and seeing what's in there. I'm actually really glad they're doing it this way as well, so it can set people's minds at ease early. Unless they do a complete 180 and drop an ungodly amount of pay to win in there later on. So be sure to stay tuned for more details, but that looks to be it for now. To be honest, when I was watching some of the footage, I was pretty impressed with what I saw. In terms of comparison, I know a lot of you may look at this game as Bless Online 2.0, and honestly that's a fair assessment. I could totally see it. The main thing with Bless is that it actually wasn't a bad game in the Japanese version. One of the main problems with Bless, or a few rather, was not only was it a bad situation all around at launch in terms of optimization, lack of content, anti-cheat, and server stability, but it also fell prey to a lot of bad design decisions. Things like not making sure exploits in other regions that were already fixed didn't make it into our version, or tweaking the stats on the dungeons like crazy instead of going in there and doing some real balance from the get-go. And of course there's the combat itself early on. All of this can be chalked up to bad design decisions, and it'll be up to Kakao and PlayPark whether the same thing befalls AscentInfiniteRealm. So now all we can do is wait and hope this might just be a new decent MMORPG on the horizon, especially because this year solely, it looks like only this and Astelia will actually be coming out to us. But anyway folks, that is all for now, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good night or day, and farewell.